Welcome back to Crypto Spaces, back with another Ralph Wiggum update. If you were paying attention, you bought the dip when it dropped back down, and I spoke about the project around 3 mil recently as well too, by the way. Every dip on Ralph is getting slurped. Every dip on Ralph is getting eaten, man. So right now we're sitting just under 6 mil market cap. You're still up 2x from when I spoke about the project, which is great. You know, and this is Solana. Typically I suck at trading Solana coins, but this one has the potential to be a massive winner. This has the potential to be $1 billion coin, right? Like I said, it's one of the only coins that is not, it doesn't feel like that. It started off as something, you know, minuscule and just it's becoming something massive, right? Again, like I said, when we spoke about Ralph for the first time, the developer came to the space, Jeffrey came to the space, and he was iffy on crypto. He made Ralph Wiggum AI to pretty much autonomously code for anyone using Claude code and make it, you know, way faster and, you know, do so without you having to even touch your PC after you set up your automations, right? And it's like the AI sphere, the AI developers as a whole, majority of them are using Ralph, you know, Ralph to code. And that is so bullish, and I think this is a massive thesis and narrative here. And this has way more potential than what GOAT had. It's just that 2024 market conditions were different, right? But I think 2026 could replicate those market conditions because we had White Whale just hit 200 mil. We had Pippin, even though nobody was talking about it, hit 630 mil, right? So I think Ralph could potentially pull off $1 billion market cap. Obviously, it's not going to happen in a day. Obviously, we're going to have massive drawdowns along the way. And if you could hold, you have diamond balls, you know, you could pull off that massive move. And then obviously, take profits on the way up. Be strategic, right? If you're up 2x from our video, when I first talked about the project, you could de-risk. You could take some profits out. You can. Nothing's wrong with that, right? And, you know, but make sure you're leaving a moon bag, man. Especially top wallets, leaving those moon bags. Just shave a little profits off the top. This is how White Whale was able to control the supply for the project, and that's how it got to 200 mil, because it had just great supply control from White Whale, the dev, and the holders too. The top whales, if they do take profits, they're just shaving a little bit off the top, keep it in the majority of their bag, right? Which is what we need to see. And so far it's doing well, man. Like literally last night, you know, it went to 7.6 mil again. And it's looking strong here. Look at the daily chart. Look at how great this daily chart looks. It looks like it's gonna ready to pop off here to go to 20 mil from here. So this is what I mean. It has everything. Like I said, go through my first couple videos. This is like a premier coin for the Bags app. If you wanna know what the Bags app launchpad is, you turn to Ralph. You use Ralph as an example, right? This is a premier token for the Bags app. And if you go into the community, Jeffrey was also in a CoffeeZilla video breaking down some great stuff when it came to, you know, NFTs. Jeffrey also made a recent post where he's supporting, you know, Ralph to the fullest. He really is supporting Ralph to the fullest here, right? Looking for a perfect recipe to openly, you know, communicate with the community and just keep shipping, right? I'm telling you, right here, Ralph Wiggum has finally crossed the chasm, and folks starting to grasp the software development is now dead, and software development can be done whilst you sleep for $10.42 an hour, right? You scroll down, man, I've never seen a setup like this, man. I made some tweets. I was like, yo, Ralph is one of the rare cases in the space where it started off as like, you know, something minuscule and became something truly tangible, where even people outside of the crypto bubble will look at this project and be like, yo, this is legit. And for once, it's not a LARP or some BS. And what was really massive news, you see, he was iffy on, Jeffrey was iffy on, you know, crypto at first, and now he got his profile picture with the dog with hat meme. Like, come on, that's so bullish. I was like, yo, this is a genius legend from being iffy on crypto at first to be more based. the 99% of people we see in the space, it brings tears to my eyes, especially after experiencing so much LARPs and grifters. I'm telling you guys, the amount of BS this space has. So when you see someone that transitions and they're kind of like hesitant on a space and they're such a based person and they're also a genius coder, recipe for success, man. I'm telling you. So right here, he's replying to Pixel. Pixel right here was like, it's kind of crazy that we're able to force these insane AI devs to build for us by giving them the trading fees, make cool AI infrastructure project, the dev, and crypto Twitter, make token and give dev fees. Dev now making 100K plus in a month for aligning with a fee wallet. And I made some suggestions in my videos like, yo, maybe you could do some buybacks with the creator fees. You know, not to be disrespectful, but I was like, you know, just to support that chart and get that supply control, some buybacks could help, you know, just to replace some of the wallets of these Jeets. Come to find out, see this 25,000 views on a reply. It got more views than the official tweet from Pixel. Hi, I'm the dev. Jeffrey replies to Pixel. I'm actively buying Ralph from the fees now to support those who supported me in getting to where I am and to improve the pool, the liquidity pool, right? Pass the word on. Thanks, folks. Bullish. I was like, F, holy F. Send it to billions. Why is it not at 100 million right now? Is it because it's a Bagzap coin? I don't care if it's a Bagzap coin. It should be at 100 mil right now. I'm bullish on this, man. Where's my tweet? It's at. Not bad, y'all. Where are my tweets? Oh, there we go. So I'm bullish on Ralph, man. I've never seen a setup like this. I've seen in so long, and it's not actually vaporwave because people outside of crypto, Web 2, you just type Ralph Wiggum AI on YouTube. Do it right now. It's not difficult. You see, I show speed tour in Africa, guys. I said I'm gonna be the the answer of you know, another project because I'm actually black, right? I'm a black guy, so okay, watch it. I show speed tour Africa. But anyway, that's beside the point. Ralph Wiggum AI on YouTube, as you can see, 4,800 views 11 hours ago, 94K views 6 days ago, 66K views, 1.2K views, 24K views, 94K views, 4.9, 5.7K views. Come on, like, I'm telling you, like, and this is the thing, people that are devs, AI devs, are using Ralph Wiggum to code in Claude and make their job 10x faster and easier, 100x faster and easier. Going to sleep, putting the code up, there, boom, there you go, Claude. I want you to do this. Then the Claude does it for them while they sleep. They wake up, okay, time to get started again. Bullish. So as always, guys, none of this is financial advice. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like and subscribe. Really appreciate all the support on the Ralph videos. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I think 100,000 Ralph tokens is a good bet. Maybe look for some it's kind of on a dip because it was at 7.8, so maybe look for some dips here. Maybe dips one more time, you know. It's in this, if you go shorter time frames, it's kind of like in a range here between the 10 mil and the 4 mil range. So maybe buy, you know, look at some dips and DCA down if it dips back down to maybe like 4.5 or so. But it looks like it's forming higher lows on the hour time frame, as you can see. Higher low. Oh man, I'm bad. I'm drawing like an idiot here. Higher low, higher low, higher low. So could come back down to 4.5, 5 mil. So DCA, I think 100,000 tokens is gonna go far, man. Because I think this is a $1 billion project. I really do. And other YouTubers that are much bigger than I am think so as well. Was it the Block Runner? Oh man, I still don't remember their YouTube channel name. I remember it. Let's go. So you see right here, the Block Runner, they also think this could be the next $1 billion AI coin. And I think that's the case, man. So, you know, you could go through their video as well. As you can see, out of the past videos that they've made, right, in the past 2 weeks, right, less than 1,000 views, less than 1,000 views, less than 1,000 views, 1.4K views for the Ralph video. People are paying attention, you know. That's good metrics right there, because viewership for the market right now is the lowest we've seen since 2021, guys. Think about that. You are in the market when the viewership for everything crypto is the lowest we've seen since 2021. And what happens when viewership is extremely low like that? The next step is viewership coming back. And then what happens to price action? Massive moves in price. So for Ralph to get 1.4K views outperforming other videos, it means people are paying attention to Ralph here. And it means Ralph has that potential to be like a massive monster, a massive gem. So again, thank y'all so much. I tried to end the video 3 times already. Thank y'all so much. Never invest more than willing to lose. None of this financial advice. Catch you in the next one.